Whether you class this as shaming or damning. The bus industry that I'm particularly covering today, this here, you can see the name of the company, we'll just call them GOA. GOA run the best services, not. Is that down to the drivers? Is it even down to the engineers? No, it's down to how they feel they should run. This bus here in particular, it's one of their top services. Yeah, the doors are slow, inappropriate bells for the disabled and wheelchair bound people. Doors, when they occasionally want to respond, will respond. I mean, it's not down to the way the service is running. It's no wonder they're losing each and every one of their damn principal routes. This route in particular is a very busy route, but in their limited knowledge, they class it strictly as a low frequency route. Reason being, they don't realise, they don't know that the difference between frequency high or frequency low services. They have us running late, 3, maybe 4. I mean, look, here's one coming in now. Now I came in 5 late. Here's that one coming in now. See that? I'm 5 late. And this is how they want to run their service. I know for a fact, behind that one, there's another bus within another 3 or 4 minutes. I mean, this is the services we're running. I mean, that is a space a wheelchair user has to use. So, then we ask that question. Is it down to the drivers? I think not. Maybe some, but not all. But mostly, it's down to the powers to be, we'll call them that. They're the so-called route controllers. The one, I can't mention names, the one in particular, I don't think he's ever driven a bus. In fact, no, I know he hasn't. He just works on a computer. Now, he's their supervisor. He came over from another company which runs services equally as poor and lost equally as many services. They've gone, though I still suspect in many ways that they are not clear from them books. They're still on the books. The amount of routes that GOA are losing because gross incompetence of services, amount to customer complaints, how poorly their buses are serviced. That's when they are serviced, which isn't very frequent. This particular fault that this bus has got, I've put in about 38 times. 38 times and it still has not been fixed. So then you look at the other angle. So, who is the main fault? Well, it seems it would be definitely the powers to be. They're either lacking experience, no experience. Some of them haven't even been driving for less than 5 years. Or more than 5. Well, less than 5 years is more around their angle. There's a few that have been there for a long time, but yet they've gone into that particular role, meant to be controlling the routes, which they're failing dismally, both the drivers, the company and the passengers. And that is why they're losing so many routes, because they can't run them through a lack of experience, trained by further people with little to no experience within the chosen field of operating and providing an appropriate service, and also regulating how well a service should be run. They can't, as said, they can't even tell the difference between high frequency and low frequency routes. But they want us to run 30 plus late when we're full, and then ask, why are you so busy? Because they don't know why you're busy? Yeah, they can't see us, but it's because they don't know that that route is, in fact, a high frequency route at certain times of the day. Not always, but certain times of the day it is. But there you go. That's all I'm going to say about this particular company. You know, I'll probably get into trouble with this, but do I frankly care? No. Because I'm giving you news, I'm giving you how it seems to be these days within this industry. It's not the industry it used to be 30 odd years ago. But there you go. That's the way people want to provide things. And that's why many routes are changing hands frequency. Through high customer complaints, through poorly running services, through poorly running buses. I rest my case. There'll be more follow-ups, I'm sure, at a later time. That's what I'm going to say. Hope you enjoyed this information and this mild documentary.